It was the sickest comeback. And I kind of feel bad now that we just actually mentioned 2 of Wes's defeats on Game 5, so like super high percents.
Yeah, but it's just, it is the mark of it.
So he is going to start out with Falcon. This character classically has a positive matchup against Samus.
And even more positive matchup against Duck.
Yeah, Duck hates this character. Now, from my experience, I've played both of these characters casually, and I will say that, ooh, back air knee. A big thing about this matchup is that Falcon's combos are not that straightforward. Everyone thinks it's like easy auto combos, but they require mix-ups or reads. So that back air was a sick back air to knee.
Okay.
On the other hand, we have Samus, who has to win neutral way more often, has a way more difficult time. But when she does win neutral, big, big damage.
Okay. Ooh, love this. Now, I used to play Falcon, and...
Oh, he fast fall by accident.
Westballz shaking his head. Didn't see any shake from Duck.
He accidentally fast fall after connected.
He will take those.
Yeah, kind of misfortunate.
And Duck thinks that the strongest tool in the matchup is for Falcon's Nair to be placed right in front of, like, it should hit the shield, but not like the character, and it just stops all of her approaches.
Yeah, Samus is pretty poor in her shield at long range. One of her only options is going to be up B out of shield, and I cannot believe those up airs connected to knee. It's very close.
That
I'm pretty sure you could have DI'd out. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a different DI would have caused something else.
So what happens is that if you start going for the DI up, if they want to be like reactionary, they just keep going up. But if they want to read it with a knee, then you're gonna die. So you have to establish this like mix-up game on your DI versus Falcon.
Definitely agree. Wes is trying to push his advantage right now. He has at least one more opportunity to come back to stage.
I think Duck's gonna take that.
Missile's barely gonna miss.
Oh.
Yeah, he gets on stage. It's important that you touch the ground. Oh my god.
Reads it again.
Duck there DIing up and in and getting the jump. No jump. Ooh, back airs. The grapple. Great reverse up air coming from Wes. And he battlefields himself. Very unfortunate. He had a stock lead. Do you remember his percent?
It was like 80, 90?
Okay. Not the worst, but Wes is only now up 1 stock. He could have been up 2. D smash is going to get comboed, but only 1 hit. Whew. Not only is Nair one of Falcon's great moves in this matchup too, but down air is really difficult for Samus to mess with.
Right. It's just such a giant hitbox that she can't like contest it.
Yeah, she has no fast vertical moves.
Ooh. Ooh. Slide off the eye on the top first platform. Duck reads it and throws out another Nair. Westballz was not expecting that, has bad DI and dies for it.
Yeah.
Last stock situation.
It's very easy for Samus to get an opening and just to set it up to an edge guard. The rinse repeat on Falcon is so brutal.
Depending on the move, Duck has 1 meaty crouch cancel left.
Now it's going to be a juggle.
Yep.
He's at danger percent right now. Falcon looking for the bomb recovery pattern.
I hate to say it, I've seen this movie before though, so Duck can totally make this comeback.
There's definitely a chance on the Duck victory for game 1. Now, he always tells me Battlefield is super hard to no impact land with the aerial, so you're always going to want to block for bad options here.
There's no aerial interrupt onto the stage here, so it's like her on the ledge. This is the least threatening ledge position out of all the stages for Samus.
Duck says basically it's a 1-frame leniency, and if you miss, you die.
Yeah.
So dash dance back air barely seals out the victory for Wes. Big sigh of relief. Duck upset that he lost to Falcon.
I think he is just... That big brain is chugging along.
Yeah, he's
thinking.
Yeah, he's definitely putting the game plan together.
No head shakes.
Fountain is Duck's favorite stage by far. It's his #1 counter pick in, I think, every single matchup.
I think this is the one stage that he beats Falcons on.
His down smash is going to set up for a rinse repeat, but Wes gets jump back for touching ground.
Right.
Whew. Up tilt's going to send backwards. And I like what Duck does here, where he opts to hit with back air, which is kind of difficult to connect.
Right.
And also uses down smash to cover the landing. Wes is going to have to be aware of awkward platform heights and try to take advantage of them vertically instead of horizontally.
it's not terribly often that we see Duck with a lead in the matchup, so it's really interesting to see how he's going to use his crouch cancel percent in order to push his advantage.
Yeah, he was actually wave dashing around, intentionally trying to crouch on a bad approach. This top platform protects him from some of his up B usages.
Okay. I think that was a missed short hop.
Yeah, possibly.
Oh, gets charge shotted. Is this going to be a punish? No.
West is going to grab the ledge and use his invincible powers to return to the stage.
Invincible powers.
Duck is having a lot of trouble landing any moves that can launch or combo.
Yeah. I mean, the big one is down tilt.
Down tilt would be great, down smash would be great.
And since he's been telegraphing his like, crouch cancel so much that it's like West has been, more than anything, been trying to avoid the down tilt.
Yeah, you can start camping vertically if you see Samus crouching too much.
Whew, see? West dodging it.
Yep, West jumps out of the combo. Oh, and he barely jumps out of that one, too.
Yep.
Right there, he burns his jump for the third time, jumping out of the combo. Duck is going to read the recovery. Ooh, what a great backwards recovery. Barely avoids that up tilt.
Ooh.
Yeah, and if you place enough knees, Samus will run into it. Most of her moves have terrible startup.
Right. Pokes under the shield with back air. Samus rolls.
Yeah.
Never before seen.
Not a very great option, but sometimes necessary out of shield pressure. West looking a little lost on building the damage there.
Right.
The defensive game plan from Duck is so good here, where he hides under the platforms and he's not getting stomped at all. He's not getting comboed into the air.
Yeah, it was a little awkward. I thought that he was going to get aerial interrupted onto the platform, but those nairs stayed low. Here he can't nair.
Oh. Yeah,
See?
I definitely think Wes's nair approaches are getting stuffed by the stage.
That's like a good position for Duck to be in, as long as he reacts to Stomp. Because Stomp is reactable. It's like frame 14.
Yeah. Even if you react, though, Stomp is decent on shield. And as you damage the shield, Samus is like looking for the mix-up, right? She has to either back off, up B. So you don't exactly create disadvantage for you when you use platform down airs. West's counter pick is so fast. It's the Yoshi story. It is a 1-1 set.
Ron is home.
Yep. Now, although the stage is still small and has a similar 3 platform layout, you're going to see some stark differences. Biggest one being glass zones.
Honestly, I think what's interesting is that I was talking to Wizzy, and like this was a couple years ago, but Wizzy thought back when Plup played Samus that this stage was worse than Fountain. He was starting to think about it as like there's just no reason that Falcon would want to go here versus Samus. And he didn't really extrapolate too much on that concept, but
I'll give a few reasons why. So Samus is actually okay on this stage for 2 reasons. One is that she has the wall to recover, and she can recover through a lot of her mix-ups. Her up B touches the platform. So the stage itself is pretty good with her moveset, and special moves-wise. Let's see this. Right, her missiles also work there. And comboing for Samus is also tough, right? She doesn't like to chase too much.
right.
So on a small stage, a lot of tech opportunities to tack on damage, get an edge guard. Long limbs from her also mean that her up tilt is going to reach from below the platform, get some nice setups where her down smash is going to hit the entire one. West has the advantage, but the defense from her camping underneath the platforms.
So one of the things I've been studying is like you get more hits done where like you're stuck in shield longer sometimes when you power shield it. So sometimes it's like almost bad because you can't get followed, and because of those power shields, Duck was not able to like get out of that pressure.
You're able to act instantly out of the power shield, but yeah, there is a weird moment.
You have to drop it, right? You can't jump out of it.
You have to let go, yeah. You can't actually jump ASAP. Some jab pressure into the corner. Now we have a very even game. West doing this backwards back air. That was such a sick pivot.
Woo. Okay.
Yeah, he's moving fast right now. This
Good mix up on the up air, but Duck had great DI for it. Oh, barely sneaks that shield out.
Yeah, single hit Nair is going to allow West to do this mix up. He's definitely doing very unorthodox approaches and just trying to abuse Samus's slow startup moveset.
Yep. Oh, that was a setup.
Yeah, he caught Duck jumping.
Okay, doesn't expect to get reversed, has bad DI.
He's gonna wall jump once, wall jump
And
only
let's
once.
end it. Oh,
This double stomp is gonna tack on like 50 damage.
it was a good chunk of it. Samus out of crouch cancel percent. Duck is now shaking his head.
Duck is feeling poor. I don't think he thought he was gonna miss the down smash on shield. He thought he was gonna down smash West before he could shield. But great response from West. Down smash is super punishable, has like over 20 frames of end lag. Dreamland is the counter pick right now. West's Falcon has been doing pretty good. I would say better than before. On this stage, key thing to look out for is that unless Falcon recovers high or DI's high, he's gonna die early just like that.
Okay.
While Samus, on the other hand, has impeccable horizontal recovery. She will always make it back on the stage. So what we're gonna look for from Falcon for kill moves are like knee, raw knee at like 100% more.
Caught him coming in on that back air. Pretty much can just throw that knee as soon as you know that the barrier connects.
West placing these stomps on platforms really well. Anytime you do combat against Samus in the air, it's a good trade.
Okay. It's a sticky situation because this can. Oh, wow!
Call out.
As I was saying, Westballz neutralized the charge shot factor. That was a big chance to make this into a huge lead.
Yeah, if West got knocked down or off stage and got charge shot, that'd be the stock. The one way Samus wins this matchup on big stages is through edge guarding. You really, really need the rinse and repeat.
Right.
You really need to get as much outside of the neutral game as possible. In this big neutral, Falcon moves so fast. Whew. Duck is going to do missiles from very far away because he knows he can't approach safely. Too many mix-ups from Falcon with hitboxes. Still keeping his distance. West is going to get his first throw combo into some percentages.
Right. Oh. Good dodge. Misses the second place.
Yeah. This fair is going to luckily catch West's jump right into a combo. Oh, Mistech is getting nared again.
Should kill here.
Yeah, this
okay.
stock. Gets the charge shot opportunity. Now West is looking for a knee-to-knee? That was insane.
Definitely just sticking powerful hitboxes out there.
Oh, and the reverse down smash is going to set up for sick touch chases. West, big head shake. Doesn't like missing Tekken to get kneed.
Yeah.
I should say get charge shot. Both big electric moves, right?
Just like we talked about earlier, it's the same strength, right?
Oh, it doesn't do the knee. Wanted to opt for the super conservative, safe one.
Okay.
And it looked like
did he get rid of the grapple?
No, he didn't tether.
Okay.
Duck actually does this more than once, where if he knows he's going to hit, he actually air dodges into a hit,
Oh.
saving the grapple. It's a super mind game because then the opponent doesn't expect second grapple, right?
Yep.
Down tilt is going to set up for this edge guard. Oh, but West creatively swooping back. This is tough. He does have a jump.
Ooh, it's up to good DI on the back air, still living.
This is very tough.
He's going to have one more Falcon kick here.
Yeah.
Charge shot, that'll do it.
Yeah, there's almost no good way to DI that up tilt. It's such great knockback.
Yep.
West doing some impressive aerials from afar. Great block and not jump.
Interesting. I don't know what he was going for with that charge shot. He's at 46%. Falcon was at 6.
Oh, what it does is it sets up an edge guard because he catches jump.
Oh, so he's just trying to do as much damage as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because, okay, so watch this, right? Samus is going to live for at least... Never mind.
Wow.
Never mind.
You were saying?
if Samus lived for another minute, another charge shot would have been possible.
Right.
So this is like one of my beliefs on cooldowns is that the more you use them, the more you can use cooldowns.
Oh, okay. Still living. Nice tech.
Yeah, West gets his tech. He's going to air dodge through to get...
Great DI on the down smash and the back air.
Oh,
he knows what to expect.
He got kicked in. He kicked in the missile. Wes is not feeling too good about that. He keeps it close.
Duck's still shaking his head. See,
Yeah.
he's in anger mode. Maybe that's what it takes. Maybe he's just gotta like hate the character, burn and then take his true Phoenix form.
Pokemon Stadium. This is Game 5 for West versus Duck.
One of those Falcon sets. These are interesting.
Pokemon Stadium is going to be a pretty neutral stage for both players. Samus, of course, valuing the fact that she has good horizontal recovery on these horizontal blast zones.
Right.
And missile platforms. Really cool missile platforms.
Oh yeah, the Spamus.
Yep. This stage also has low...
Oh.
Now the jab, if you watch carefully, West actually does that setup a couple times. Jab the shield, wait, knee the response. Her out of shield options are really bad.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Spamus is here on this stage. It's very possible. You're going to see some tilts or aerials onto the platforms. Good for setups.
Look at all this pressure, intended to like really shut down Duck's mental game, not letting him get anything going.
Yeah, a lot of these areas are super safe. Like that back air, he tossed it out super early, got the soft version, forcing Duck to recover even more.
And every time he gets hit, he's ready to get out of crouch cancel. He's always got counterplay ready. Oh, wow.
And that's actually a common setup I've been seeing from Falcon, which is you down throw the platform, and because Samus is such a slow character, even if she slides off, you get the hit.
Right.
It's pretty impressive that West positioned it that way.
Okay.
Duck, down 2 stocks, trying to add as much save percent as he can. Camping underneath these platforms has been his key defense.
Yep. He's got to get his hands on the charge shot.
Yeah. He's trying to fake the charge shot with some offense, and West actually stomps him through the platform for it.
Yeah.
During the transformation, they back off, but this full hop near is going to call out their approach.
Wow, up air's out of the up B. And Duck got that edge cancel too. Like he was ready to get the follow up the combo.
Yeah, great defense coming from Duck. Now West is still on his first stock. He's doing great aerial position.
So much damage.
And this is where the nairs are going really crazy. You mentioned this in game 1, and this is the first time West has successfully...
Ooh, wow. Executed Duck's least favorite strategy.
This was a great turnaround back air. West has another opportunity for life.
Gets sent the other way. I think he's living.
Not tech that one, unfortunately.
Difficult at 140.
Now it's 3 stocks to 1. This is going to be a legendary comeback if Duck can make it.
I've seen this movie before, though.
Yeah, this is very possible. West's first stock was crazy. He took out 3 Samus stocks.
Is this the sequel, or is this a rerun?
Now, West is not engaging underneath the platform at all. You see him zoning with aerials.
Putting the nair,
Pokeball.
he's not even trying to connect. He wants Duck to overcommit and get damage.
Exactly. Now, he can't directly punish the shield at this size, and because Duck is so far away.
Yeah.
But he's going to threaten the response out of the shield. Great the platform to boost here. Duck's not able to set up anything, but he gets the stray down smash. West is going to back off here. Pretty smart idea. Even though this transformation is not horrible, there's no reason to engage if you don't have to.
Yeah. The percent
right
lead
now,
and the stock lead that he has right now.
Right now, the platform is the only thing Samus is winning against. So now that West has control over the platform, he can just safely spam aerials.
Okay.
It looks like he's going to camp full hop with back air. There you go.
Feels tense. Too many people would say this is over, but I've seen this happen.
Yeah, Duck has resilience. He can do something.
He has an iron wall. He's so hard to break down.
Oh man, single hit nair is going to set up for that grab. And you're right. Anything can set up to an edge guard, and an edge guard could be death.
Yep.
Duck is going to get center stage.
Get center. Oh, that's it.
And it's going to be a nair
and
knee.
Congratulations to G2 Westballz on his first